I can tell you flat out that Ash Mufareh hates limitations. When you tell Ash he can only make so much, he's going someplace else. When you tell Ash Mufareh he can't do something, he's going to do it despite you. And when we look at limitations, a good example of that today is what's going on in the world. And they really are dipping into our pockets and taking those finances that we all need. And it's called inflation. And none of us agreed to this secret tax. We didn't agree to it. We don't want them taking our money, but it's the limitations they put on us by taking money away from us. Every time that happens, there's a little less money to do the things we want to do in our lives. And when we talk about limitations and on passive, you really need to unburden yourself. Take that limitation that you have on you and just throw it away. I know I've done things in my life where people have said, you know, Mike, you really can't do that. And then they go through a myriad of reasons why I can't do that. I think all of us can relate to that in one respect or another. Limitations are something we do not have to have in ONPASSIVE. When you listen to the tech guys, you understand that the limitations have been taken off all the products of ONPASSIVE. And why that's important is because that's going to affect us. And if you've put limitations on yourself financially on what you think you can make, or you want the minimum that you might get with ONPASSIVE, you need to get rid of that. You know, Andy talked about, well, the tech team and Andy have talked about the different products of ONPASSIVE, just how massive they are and what they're going to be doing for the founding members of ONPASSIVE. And that's just a few products. When we think about ONPASSIVE, when we think about limitations, there are no limitations. It is unlimited. And what that means for us, because Ash Mufareh has done what he's doing and his mind is always working, there are things coming that are bigger than anything you've heard today. I mean, anything you've heard today. And when you think about that coming, understand Ash Mufareh is going to share that with the founding members of ONPASSIVE. We are his partners. He wants to share the wealth with us. And whatever limitations you have put on yourself, take them off, because the limitations, they're no longer there because of what Ash is doing, because of what the founders are doing, because of what this family of ONPASSIVE is doing. So when I listened to Ash talk about limitations and literally said, there are no limitations, ONPASSIVE is unlimited. And I've been saying this for 3.5 years. As you come into ONPASSIVE, there are no qualifications, but it's the next one that is the biggie. ONPASSIVE will never put any limitations on your earnings, what you can make, what your financial future can look like. And ONPASSIVE, because we have the time, and ONPASSIVE is rolling right now. Everything in ONPASSIVE, it's pretty much done, guys. There's not that much more to do. And as ONPASSIVE rolls out, these things are going to be coming so quickly. And as the apples flow, I don't care where you came into ONPASSIVE, whether you're the first founder or the last founder. Every founder in ONPASSIVE over time will get to that point where finances is just not an issue. And then you can live your life. You have that freedom, that liberty, which is what we all want, that financial freedom, like financial liberty. So if you have any limitations that you've set on yourself because of what's happened in the past, it's time to get rid of those. Come on in. You are unlimited. Your potential is unlimited, especially financially. Now, is finances the most important part of life? No, it's not. But that's a different forum. Today, we're here to talk about finances and what finances can do in your life. And with ONPASSIVE, those limitations, those burdens are taken off you. And all of a sudden, yeah, you get to choose how you want to live. And that's a really, really good place to be.